deepenglish.com.
Mamadou Gassama, a migrant from Mali, has become a household name in France. They call him the Spiderman of Paris. Mamadou never considered himself a hero. He grew up in Mali, an African country, riddled with poverty, famine, and war. Mamadou sought to find a better life elsewhere. He crossed the Sahara Desert with some fellow refugees. The journey was hard and risky, but the small group made it to Libya. Unfortunately, the authorities arrested them and sent them home to Mali. Returning to the war and the horror of his country made Mamadou more determined to flee. He hopped on a boat to the Italian coast. The trip could have cost him his life, but he survived. Mamadou arrived in Italy in 2014 as an illegal immigrant. He did not receive a warm welcome. Nevertheless, he managed to survive in the country like a ghost without any rights or protection for 4 years. Aged 22, Mamadou made the trip to France to be reunited with his brothers. Being with his own flesh and blood was a great comfort for Mamadou. Even so, the life of an illegal immigrant is notoriously difficult in France. One fateful day in Paris, he was walking along the street when he noticed a crowd staring up at a high-rise apartment in horror. Following their gaze, he saw a terrified toddler hanging on to the edge of a balcony for dear life. The gathered French citizens were frozen. They feared the worst. Mamadou knew the child wouldn't be able to hold on until the emergency services arrived. Being an illegal immigrant, Mamadou knew it was better to keep his head down, but when he saw a child in danger, he didn't hesitate to step forward. Mamadou began to climb the exterior of the building. The bystanders' jaws dropped as he climbed several floors of balconies. He did so at an amazing pace. The crowd's shock quickly turned to cheers of encouragement. In 30 seconds, Mamadou climbed 4 stories and pulled the youngster to safety. The crowd erupted in a wave of applause and tears of joy. In that instant, Mamadou, the illegal immigrant, had become Mamadou the superhero. Since that day, Mamadou has been granted French citizenship for his bravery. He has also found employment with the Paris firefighters. Mamadou remains humble about his heroic deeds. The man from Mali said, "I didn't think about it. I climbed up and God helped me." If you enjoyed this English lesson, we have more. Click the blue button to hear our lessons in 3 different speeds and to take a vocabulary quiz for each one. Or click the yellow button to subscribe to our channel. Let us help you become a more confident and fluent English speaker.